Right, this video is not scripted or planned. I'm just gonna run it, freestyle it. If you click this video, yes, it's true, it's not clickbait. Nicco and Mark are leaving Yiannimize, and I'm gonna touch on that in a second. Let me just give you a quick backstory of what's happened. So Yiannimize's been around maybe 15 years now. We're the leaders in the rap world. It's been an incredible journey. So we've been here, the Yiannimize unit, initially had that unit over there, and then we took this unit for about 13 years, I want to say. Nicco Mark have been with me, I think 11 and 12 years. Gina's been with me 10 years. It's been incredible so far. We've had a TV show on the back of this. We've got huge social media. Our client base is the who's who of the celebrity world, which is amazing. Now, this place I don't actually own. Okay, so I rent this place, and I have done for many, many years. At the end of this year, there was an opportunity for me to get out based on the lease or rent. And I thought, you know what? It's probably the right time. So just so you guys know, from the off, January, we moved somewhere else. Now, there's gonna be a lot of questions you guys are gonna be asking, and we're gonna try and anticipate the questions you guys are gonna ask, and I'm gonna try and answer them. So the first question would be, where are we going? Now, if you don't know who Urban are, Urban are the kings when it comes to customizing vehicles. Originally started with Defenders, they've done Range Rovers, G-Wagons, Bentegas, Lamborghini Uruses. Now the Lamborghini Urus isn't an Urban, it's a Nero, and I own that business along with Simon, who owns Urban. Now Simon is one of my best friends, he's godfather to my daughter, he is an incredible man, and he's got a business partner called Chris. So I sat down with him, I said, listen, this is what I'm looking to do. I'm looking to move from here and get a smaller unit because I want to actually do different things in my life, which I'm going to touch on in a second. He's got an unbelievable unit in Milton Keynes. We've also got the Wrap Bay, Nero, where we wrap cars there for Urban in-house and obviously external customers. So he was like, it could work out if I go there. So in brief, we are going to move from here and we're going to head to Milton Keynes and we're going to partner up. Now, we already have two staff there, Nick and Cavan, who wrap cars for us. Urban has been around a long time. The relationship's incredible and it made perfect sense. What's happening to my staff, my team, my family? Based on the fact that we're in North London in Enfield and Milton Keynes is about an hour away based on where you live. So obviously it's an hour from Yiannimize in Enfield, but some staff live a little bit further out. So it might take them an hour and 20 minutes. They are all offered jobs. Some have accepted and some have decided to go their own separate way. Great example of that is Naomi, who's left obviously before the end of the year. She's got another job and we wish her the best. For me, the staff that I've got here is probably the strongest team I've ever had over the 12 or 13 years. We've had around, I think, 70 or 80 staff over that period of time. And the 16 or 17 staff that I have now are incredible. They are family to me, and I need to make sure that even though we're moving from here, I need to make sure they're well looked after. So the ones that are coming with me, it's no problem because they're coming with me and we're going to move forward together. A great example I'd say probably is Rio and Dion. We put out the Yiannimize anthem, and obviously their dream is to be in the music industry, and I want to help them. And with the Yiannimize platform, it gives them more exposure, being on TWAY or TMA or some of the videos that we shoot. It allows them and keeps them in the public eye so people recognize them, know who they are. So when they get their songs out, hopefully they'll do really, really well. And they'll be coming to Milton Keynes with me. So I'm really pleased about that. Some of the other staff have been like, Yan, it's a bit too far to travel. I don't think I can do it. It's just too far. And again, I understand that. For those staff, I really want to help, whether that be setting them up individually or recommending them to other companies. I've got friends, I've got great companies. And give them like an incredible review and say, listen, you need to hire them. So as much as we're moving and there's going to be staff leaving, I'm still going to help these guys because they are my family, and I'm just not going to leave them out there high and dry. It's not right. Is it about money, which is what everyone always talks about? Money is not an issue to a certain extent based on the fact that Yiannimize is not my main bread earner, shall we say. I have multiple businesses that earn me money. So I always say to people, if you're going to have a rap company, don't think you're going to get the Lambo or you're going to get the expensive watch or the big house, because the rap industry doesn't pay that well. And this is not a bank or people working in the city. This is a car garage at the end of the day. So with high wages, big overheads, when COVID kicked in, we had 6 months of no money coming in, still had to pay my bills. It was very, very difficult. But what's strange is we are still fully booked. Usually we'd have maybe a 3 or 4 month wait list. We've probably got 7-8 week wait list now, which is still incredible considering we're going into a time now where there's going to be a huge recession coming. At the end of this year, early part of next year, I think businesses are going to really, really struggle because people are going to have no money. So why now, after all these years? As I mentioned earlier, the lease was coming to an end. The rent was going up, and it was a perfect opportunity to join my guys in urban. We've already got the Rat Bay Nero, so that is going to stay. However, we are going to build a new section inside urban. Just for reference with regards to the size, I'd probably say that unit there could probably fit maybe 10 times inside urban. Yeah, that gives you an idea. Maybe even bigger than that. They build cars. As much as we've got our external business coming, we've got all in-house cars as well that need to be wrapped or need to be PPF'd. Will my phone still be on? Of course it will. Will the celebs, my client base that I've built up over the years, my friends be able to phone me and book their cars in? Of course they can. But I'm just taking a slight step back so I can work on other things. The business is getting bigger, but just not the wrap side. Yeah, we're building a brand here. That is why you see things in Halfords, in Sports Direct. There's a lot of other things we're going to look at, including me setting up different businesses. So if you've got a business that you think that might be cool to work with Yanni, whether you're one of my friends or someone that's just watching this video, let me know. The best feeling is giving to people. I'm fortunate enough that I've set my business up. I've been very, very successful over the years. I've made some very good money. My family is set for life, and I actually want to enjoy a little bit more. When I go on holiday, the pressures of being on a holiday, see what my staff are doing and are they behaving, or is there a problem? Is a customer complaining? Have we wrapped the car correctly? It takes its toll on you. The only other time I get to switch off is when I go away at Christmas because Yiannimize is closed over like a 10-day period. But I actually want to spend more time with my family and be able to do more things abroad and not have that pressure when I am away. But when I'm here, I'll still be on it 100 miles an hour, looking to do different things. So let's talk about the elephant in the room, shall we say, Nicco and Mark. These guys have been with me, I think 11 and 12 years. They're the most loyal, honest people you will ever meet in your life. They are family to me. They're my little brothers. I was best man at Nico's wedding. I was best man at Mark's wedding. I know their whole family. I know everything about them. We've been together so long. I've helped their family out when they've ever needed anything. And likewise, Nicco and Mark, you can pick up the phone to them and they will be there like that. They'll do anything you ask of them. And they're great guys, really, really great guys. So when I said I'm moving to Milton Keynes, I could see in their faces they weren't feeling it. I don't think they wanted to do that journey. And they're getting on now, and they thought it's probably an opportunity now for them to set up on their own. I actually said to them, it's a good time, guys. What do you lot want to do? And in their shy ways, because obviously they are quite shy, they're like, yeah, we're going to set up on their own. And for me, I gave them a hug, and I was like, no problem. Does that mean Nicco and Mark are going to go on their way and I'm never going to speak to them again? Of course not. They've been with me way too long, and they've been loyal for so many years. It only makes sense for me to help them. So what's going to happen? I'm going to mentor them from behind the scenes. I'm going to help them set up. They're going to need the Yiannimize book of how to run a business, because being a good employee, being a good member of staff doesn't make you a good business owner. And it's very difficult to own a business. When you get paid every single month, you don't have to worry about a thing. When you actually have your own business and you've got to think, I need the work to come in so I can get paid, and I've got to pay the bills, and can I cover the overheads? It's very difficult. But they've got me to help them, and they will go on and they'll be a huge success. The work that comes through to Yiannimize next year, as much as I'm going to take some of it to Milton Keynes, I can't handle it all. So I'm going to push it all to Nicco and Mark, and I'm going to help them, and I'm going to advise them. We spoke about a name for them. It made perfect sense for them to call it Yiannimize. And that is what they'll be calling their company. So make sure you guys look out for that in January. They're going to try and get a unit near enough to here, maybe 15-20 minutes away. It's not going to be the biggest setup, but it doesn't need to be. They're incredible rappers. They can turn the cars around quick. You know the quality of work they're going to put out. So stay tuned for Yiannimize, and there'll be more on that on their channels and on their social media. But it is out. Nicco and Mark are finally leaving Yiannimize. The relationship I had with them was so strong, I even gave them shares in my company. People like, you only gave them shares, you didn't want to lose them and stuff. Nicco and Mark were never going to leave. You don't realize the relationship we had. People used to say they get paid peanuts. I'm like, man, these guys wouldn't work for me if they're getting paid rubbish money. They've both got incredible cars. They're doing very well. I'm not going to go into their background, but they're very successful. They're very clever guys. And now is the perfect opportunity for them to set up on their own. So what's next for Yiannimize YouTube channel and Yanni YouTube channel and Yiannimize Kids? The content is not going to stop. TWAY theoretically has stopped. However, we've got about 4 months left before we move to Milton Keynes. So we're now going to do a countdown until we actually move to Milton Keynes. So you're going to see what's going on here, the changes that are going to be made here, as well as the building work that is going on at Urban in Milton Keynes to when we move there. There'll be more about all the other staff and what they're doing. There'll be more about Nicco and Mark's journey. We've got Yiannimize Kids. That is going to be a new thing with myself and Gus that we're doing. That's already got about 55,000 subscribers. We want to get that to 100K. There's going to be new content coming out on that. And I've got time. When you've got time, you can actually enjoy things a lot more and we can be a lot more creative. So we're going to do a lot more creative videos. We're going to have a lot more fun. And I want to work with people. I want to network with people. I want to collab with people. And I'm really looking forward to the next chapter in my life, my staff's life, and what the future holds. It's going to be a very, very sad day here in December. There's a lot of things that have happened in these two units, especially that unit over there. What we've achieved, we're a rap company. We achieved a TV show, our very own TV show on Dave. We built huge social media and YouTube from rapping cars as such. We are known worldwide. We've got the wall, the celeb wall and the RSJs. Obviously we can't take the RSJs down because the building will fall down, but we're gonna work out a way to take the wall down or take the pictures off the wall, or we haven't worked out what we're gonna do, because that's part of our journey. That's part of the legacy that Yiannimize has built. And obviously a huge thank you goes to you guys who watch all the videos, who support us, my customers that have been bringing cars here for 10, 12 years. I'm excited for what the future holds. I'm excited to have a little bit less stress and a little bit less pressure. And I'm excited for the new businesses and the new journey. It's been an incredible journey, but the journey is not stopping now, but we are going to move forward. TWAY is finished. However, from next week, it is the countdown till we move to Milton Keynes. But yeah, it's not goodbye, it's farewell. And in January, we go again. Cheers.